Hey guys, M12 here. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make roller coasters in Minecraft. As you can see, in my first video, I gave a tour of this world, and at the end I rode on all 5 of my roller coasters that I've made in this world, and I figured why not show you how to make them for yourself, in case you are interested. Now the main part that you have to have when starting out is this. You see these are powered rails, but they will slow down a cart when they're not powered. You need at least 3 of them to ensure that the cart will come to a full stop. Then you can place the rest of them as powered rails, but you have to have them separate from this, which is where the starting pad is. And usually you could just hop out of flying mode, push the cart along, then hop in it before it lands on there. But me, I prefer to actually do something a little bit different, where I go I did this for some of them, where you go like this. Now here, and then you push a button, put a button on the top one, and push it, and it should power it. And then your cart should start going, as seen there. But another thing you should know is this. Powered rails cannot turn. That's why you need to put a normal one and do that there. But that is not linked to that. So these two are either going to have something powering it right here, or have a separate power source for this line, and a separate one for that one. Now you can add in scary features like I did on several of mine. Actually, one just over here. As you can see, the detector rail will set off redstone, firing an arrow, sort of making a scary illusion that you're almost going to get hit by an arrow on a minecart. I made this one around Halloween, try and be scary, but I don't think it is. I should have had creeper heads next to it and have the sound of exploding TNT into water near it next time. That might do a little bit better. But not to worry, because you can also do other things. As long as water does not hit the rail, you can put it underneath water and make like underwater tunnels, which I have done as well. But the way I have this, I only need to place down so far 2 power sources to get this minecart rolling. Here and here. For right now. But now, also, just like with redstone, there's a limit to how far this thing can be charged before you need to put down another power source. Which I could put that down there, but it doesn't work because that's already being powered, so it doesn't register. Although if I put it much closer, it might work. As seen here. You can do this with redstone torches, but I prefer to do it with levers and have certain things powered and certain things not until I test it out. And when it fully works, then I'll usually just put redstone torches near it. And like again, cannot have that powered. And a powered rail turn. And I can actually remove that from there. Put that there. And there you go. You got a basic roller coaster in Minecraft. But that's not just it. You can take it to whole new levels. Seeing as I made this here, Matter of fact, I can make a modification which I showed you, which would be preferable to starting. And I did the wrong one. I don't think I've ever used activator rails. I think those are a new one to the Minecraft update. I'm not sure what they do, but I will explore that and probably introduce that in another video if I decide to do another one about them. But as a matter of fact, there is a description of them. A type of rail that enables or disables minecarts with hoppers and triggers with TNT. Not something you'd normally use on a roller coaster, well, the way I see it. But now that we have this, that powers that. But before we do that, you need that on a slant, and then you can push the button and get going. Now the minecart just fell off the track and landed on a new one. It can land on there perfectly without derailing, which is one of the cool feature that I have added into this one, and I think one or two other roller coasters aside from the one that I'm riding. You can add cool features like a small mini lava tunnel that we did, such as going underground, or adding cool things to look at along the way, or even dispensers. So it's like simulate that you're riding very fast that you can't get hit by skeletons by having them almost hit you with arrows. The arrow thing is pretty simple. It's just some basic redstone and use of dispensers. Not that big of a deal. But yeah. So if I were to whoops. Yeah, I'm not going to be using activator rails for this. Now this still should work. But when it lands here, it may not quite work the way it's supposed to. Where it goes up. So what we're going to have to do is get this at a slant. And the way we're going to be doing that is this. That way when it lands on another ramp and it can go down and continue. Now I'm not actually going to be in the cart when this happens, but you can watch it happen here. Sometimes it does not need this, but if you fall from high heights, it just comes to a dead stop, unless you have a big slant for it to continue onto. Like a big slope for it to continue onto, for it to actually work and function. Now, if I get rid of this, some other things you need to worry about when making these roller coasters is the fact that items, as I just dropped one, I think. Hold on. Can screw up the track or the roller coaster itself. Sometimes items have been known to do that, but I think it really is just arrows if you heave one into if I get out an arrow. I think that might mess it up. It actually used to do that in Xbox version. I guess it does not do that now. I guess the only thing that could make you go backwards is mobs. Because those are solid things. Yeah, it makes you go back, and sometimes it even picks them up for a ride. Hop out. Actually, you destroy the cart to make him hop out. Now I gotta get rid of this zombie. Actually. Uh... There. Now he's out of the way. So, yeah, that's the basics to making a roller coaster in Minecraft. And, you can also, those are just the basics, but a few advanced things, such as adding detector rails, which will activate something. I don't know, say like, well, if redstone... Say like it activated, I know, a redstone clock. I'll set these here. And now you could, when the redstone now this detector rail will activate this redstone, making a redstone signal, and you could do something with this, such as make a dispenser fire off fireworks, for an example. And it could generate a sort of a small fireworks show. Although, in this case, it standed on the redstone for too long, the cart did. So you might want to increase the... Although for this, it only did it once. What you probably want to do is... to get it to work, you might want to have to increase the size of the clock, because the redstone signal will catch up with itself if you have it too short. Although that greatly reduces the time in between each time a firework is launched. but it can continuously do that. Or you can have it continuously fire arrows afterwards, after making the roller coaster drive over that set detector rail. Now, I am done showing you how to make the basics of roller coasters in Minecraft and some of the more advanced stuff. But now I figured, let's end with the bang and get rid of this, because eventually I am going to have to do that for my next demonstration, which will probably be done on this world. So let's blow it up. I don't like really using lots of TNT, especially in this area, because there are other buildings around here. So yeah, but other than that, that's how you do it. I am M12, signing off. If you have any comments, questions, leave that in the comment section down below. I'll probably read them. I'll most likely read them and probably give you answers to them. If you need any help with redstoning or roller coasters or anything like that in Minecraft, please let me know. I'm more than happy if I have the time to hop into your world and help you with that. My gamer tag on Xbox is M12LRVRVSB. So, yeah, I'm gonna end it off there. I'll see you guys